Hey guys, in this video we're going to be building an animated modal. So boom. So without any further ado, let's get into the tutorial. It's super simple, so to make sure to subscribe and like. So let's go. We'll start with a blank HTML and CSS file. So we're just going to clear up everything for now. Clear up everything. We do not need this. See, super simple. So save, and that's what we got. So let's put this, okay, give me a sec. Okay, so now we have this, we have our modal, and okay, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna have a button called open modal. Then we're gonna have the modal. This is high level emit here, so the modal dash content, you're gonna see h1 and okay, h1 paragraph, or rather I'll just say h1. Okay, so let's see what this generates. Okay, gives us that a paragraph with some lorem ipsum. Save. Then we're gonna have I am a modal. Okay, so one last thing that we need to have is a button that says close the modal. Okay. The next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna link to the CSS. So link to the CSS. Style.css. We have our style.css here. We can put this side by side, and let's refresh this here. Okay, now we can see that there. So we have a K that we don't want, so let's remove that K. Okay, so first of all, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to give the body a margin of 0, because we want our modal. As you can see, when the modal is on, it has one everywhere is grayed out, so that is what we're going to be working on. So background, first of all, position fixed, and I'm going to see the reason for this in a second, so just bear with me here. So RGBA, of course, we want it to be that dark color 0,0,0.6. Okay, so we can see that there. We want to have a width of 100%, a height of 100%. So this is where we need position fixed, because as you can see here, it's not quite starting from the top, so we want it to start from the very top. So we give it position fixed, then top 0. So that position fixed, it makes it the position to be fixed and allows us to position this relatively, so we can make it start from the top whatsoever. So what do we want to do now? So we want to attack the modal dash content. So in the modal content, we want the width to be 300 pixels. We want it to have a background of color of white, and to center the modal content, we'll give this a display of flex, a justify content of center, and align items of center. So what we have to do now is give it a padding of 30 pixels. Maybe some border radius to just like make it 50%. That's gonna look super crazy. 10%, looking better. No, at 5%. Okay, that was just me getting creative there. You don't have to put the border radius. So buttons, what we want our buttons to have a padding. Okay, our buttons to have a padding of 10 pixels, 20, 15 pixels actually, a border of none, an outline of none, and a background color of steel blue or slate blue or whatever, and a color white cursor pointer. So just we have our modal now. What we just have to just do is control it with JavaScript. So define a hidden class, and when this is activated, it will make the modal to go away. So transform translate Y, and we can put this at 999 pixels. That will make sure you can get super crazy with this, whatever. Let's just leave it as something crazy. So you can get super creative with this, it doesn't really matter. But what we also, to make that transition, to make that animation, to make it not appear once, we give it a transition all 1 second. So this is just going to animate it for 1 second, like animate this coming, leaving this for 1 second. So let's do the JavaScript. So the JavaScript, what do we want to do? So we want to make sure that when we click the open modal and the close modal, they toggle the hidden class. So the open modal, I'm going to give this a class of open dash modal class close dash modal. So in the JavaScript, so let's open modal be equal to document, and I'm going to be using query selector because it's the best. Modal, no, not modal, sorry, open dash close modal, and we're actually going to select the modal itself. Modal. So close modal dot what? Add event listener. Clicked, and so what we just want to do, just want to say the modal of class list. So we want to, which class list do we want to remove? Which class list do we want to remove? So we want to remove the, you guessed it, the hidden class. So if you close it, let's save this and check. So there appears to be a problem. Let's quickly check it out. So click on the console. Strange. Let's click on elements, the script. Then why isn't it? It's like it was, it's like as if it's not. So let's see if our element was selected. Close modal. Close modal. Okay, that is the element. So it's properly selecting, but it's not registering our event listener. Or let's see if our modal element is selected. So modal. Okay, it doesn't has a hidden class. That's what the problem is. So we want to give it that hidden class. And what we'll do is that we'll duplicate this and we'll add the open modal function. And what the open modal is do is the opposite. So what should be here is add. So save it. Let's check it out. Sorry. It should be the reverse. This should add and this should remove. So it removes that hidden class, and it's okay. So our modal is pretty much done at this point, but what we have to do is that we want to make sure that that transition is working. I think because the distance is too much, so let's not get too creative with this anymore. So we can see that properly. So now you have an animated modal. So just a quick recap. The closed modal, what it does is that by default the modal is showing. So by default the modal, by default the modal is not showing because of the hidden class, right? It's not showing. So what open modal does is that it removes that hidden class. Now it's showing. Closed modal adds the hidden class, and now it's not showing. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, like, and I'll catch you in the next one.